Hey guys, so we're actually recording this after we filmed the whole episode because we found out we didn't hit record. So, we recorded the video and the audio is from our phones, but we didn't actually record
the microphones.
So, this video is probably going to suck audibly, but the video, we actually really liked this episode. It was actually a really good episode.
It was a really good episode. It was partially my fault with the not thinking
fine.
to hit record.
I should have also double checked, and
it's funny too because you are definitely the one who always hits start recording.
Yeah.
So,
but it's fine. It happens. It is what it is. So
we appreciate you listening to this audio for one episode.
Yeah, and again, we apologize. Next week will be better.
We're a work in progress, but
We're
we
always
appreciate
a work in
your
progress.
patience and for sticking around.
Yep. So with that, enjoy.
Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody! This week on the A-List Admission, we're talking about one movie.
The Fantastic Four: First Steps.
But first, we'll always go into our movie news.
And in the second half, we deep dive into the Fantastic Four franchise.
And to wrap it all up, we'll finish with, Did We Know?
Flame on!
It's clobbering time.
Hello everyone!
Hey everybody!
And welcome to another episode of the A-List Admission.
Yes.
Thank you for joining.
Fully cut me off, but it's fine. Yes, thank you everyone for joining us on the newest episode of the A-List Admission. If you are new here, my name's Ricardo.
My name's Cheyenne.
Ricky, Shy. We will always refer to ourselves as the nickname.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this week we only saw the one movie.
The only one new movie came out.
Yeah, there was a bunch of limited releases, but the big one that came out was the Fantastic Four: First Steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but first, as we always start every episode, we'll talk about us a little bit.
Yeah.
So the personal news this week, I guess, is just an update on the hard drive situation, which...
So, TLDR, last week we talked about it. There is essentially a missing episode right now for our review of Superman. I almost said Spider-Man. That will be an eventual review, but for Superman, because our hard drive kind of like gave up the ghost. So we're in the midst. Ghost. That is a phrase.
I've never heard of that phrase.
Oh, it's a very famous phrase.
Anyway,
Google it. But we're in the process of trying to get it fixed, and yeah, it is very expensive if we go about it. So
quick and easy way about it was last week. The update solely was I had while editing it had fallen. I took it to Best Buy. Best Buy said it was going to be $1,700 to fix it. I said, hell no, that's a lot of money for a $300 hard drive. So I took it to a local computer shop, repair shop, which told me they can repair hard drives, and was pretty confident in them because they seemed like they knew what they were doing, until they told me, hey, just as a diagnosis, if you want to fix this, it's going to be about $2,000.
So more than a chain.
Yeah. So quickly I said, no, that's not going to work. So my next step is to maybe try to get a warranty for it. I only had the hard drive for a month now, but
we did already have a warranty, but we were trying to see if anything else could expedite the hard drive. But essentially, no.
Yeah. So mind you, even with Best Buy and the local computer repair shop, both had given me about a month to repair everything, get it back and going. But I was looking for something maybe in like a week or two. But that's not going to happen.
No.
So I'm going to contact, Seagate is the one that did my hard drive. So I'm going to contact Seagate, try to get that going. Hopefully they can get it done faster, but if not, whatever. We already have this up and running now, and it's been working.
Yep.
It worked last week, so fingers crossed it keeps working this
Yep.
way. I got everything kind of back to normal-ish, so yeah, hopefully it works out.
Yeah, this is the one and only like personal news, really. Nothing new, nothing exciting.
Well, actually, okay, so I want to quickly derail us for a second. So, I don't know if I'll put this on the podcast, the first time we did this, but one of the things that we do, kind of like every fucking film crew does, right before they start shooting, they do like or like this clapper. We don't have a clapper, so we usually clap. And I'm like, oh, you know what we should do? Just make a noise. Cheyenne, because I taught her how to do this. Try to do water drop noises. So, do you want to try?
So You did teach me, but for whatever reason, maybe it's because of the mic's throwing me off. I can't do it that well right now, but I'm going to try again a couple times. Hang on. Nope.
Well, that's not a bad one. Sorry for our ASMR fans that... Anyway, so...
Our ADHD fans are going to love this.
This is going to be terrible.
Ow,
All right, so I'll move the microphone to show everybody what I'm doing, but basically... I can do it in the microphone, so it's a little louder. But essentially, all I'm doing is flicking the inner side of my cheek while doing like a...
Oh, shit, you did that without the finger.
I didn't even know that was me. I thought you did that. So, anyway, but the point is, it's kind of just like... Hey,
what happened?
again, this is like a very tangent
This is very
thing.
ADHD.
But it was one of those things we did this, and we started laughing that this is what we started the episode on.
Actually... Really quick, I'll add that to the personal news. I'm getting tested for ADHD, so...
and I think I should be tested for ADHD.
Because if that is not a clue as evidence A, or exhibit A.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah, so... Cheyenne's getting tested for ADHD.
So that is my personal news, and I'm very excited about it.
But, so we're lucky that our health insurance is covering it, because it's not covered by anything. But, it's been interesting because they sent Cheyenne a questionnaire to fill out. They sent me a questionnaire, two questionnaires to fill out. Who else did they send a questionnaire to? Your parents?
My parents.
Yeah.
Essentially, how I was as a kid, how I am as a spouse, how I am as me. So that's that. But anyway, that's my personal.
Well, and then the revelation from that was, as I'm filling the questionnaire out for you, I'm like, oh shoot, a lot of these things kind of apply to me.
Everyone, I think, does have some degree of ADHD, but there's some that can be an issue in everyday life to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just kind of like to get that sorted. But anyway, aside from that, let's hop into movie news and TV news. And our news today is a little, not broad, but we do have 5 things. 3 are in the same category.
Do you want to start with those then?
Yeah, so the 3 are celebrity deaths because even though they're not all movie related, they are still very much involved in pop culture.
Yes.
And the fact that this all happened in the span of about a week is crazy. So first off, this is actually in order of how they died, unfortunately, but Malcolm-Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show, he died. He was 54. He died of accidental drowning in Costa Rica. He,
so sad.
I guess, got caught in the waves or something with his 8-year-old daughter. And I think it was the Coast Guard went to go save them. And they either couldn't save him, or when they did, he was like DOA kind of thing. Very, very sad. Only 54. So he passed.
Yes. And then the second one, for all you hard rock music fans, metal music fans, Ozzy Osbourne died. So the Black Sabbath frontman, obviously his solo career with Crazy Train and everything, passed away when he was 76.
Yeah.
So...
That's also very sad. He's had Parkinson's for 6 years as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got diagnosed 6 years ago.
So 70. What he was
and
70.
he only had, a few weeks ago, had his retirement concert.
I was going to say...
And Kelly Osbourne got proposed to at that concert.
I was going to say, there's been a couple coworkers that told me that he kind of did his farewell, and it was probably his body kind of knew it was time to go.
Yeah, and his him and Sharon have been married since he was either 31 or 33.
Incredible.
So like 40-something years, 43 years essentially.
Yeah.
Next one is Hulk Hogan, wrestling legend. He died. He was 71. Specifics of how he died, I don't know yet, but he was found dead in his home on Thursday morning. But they did mention cardiac arrest, and I don't know if that was the official obituary. Not obituary.
Cause of death.
Cause of death. Yeah, there's another term I'm thinking of. But yeah, so he unfortunately did pass, Hulk Hogan, and crazy that happened in a week, and there was one more as well.
Well, there's 2 more if we're gonna go this route.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well.
So you go first.
I just did this one, so you can go next.
Oh, okay. So the Kill Bill star, Reservoir Dog star, pretty much Quentin Tarantino star, Michael Madsen passed away. He passed away. Does it say?
He was 67.
Oh, he believed to have died of cardiac arrest.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they think it's also natural causes. So yeah.
Yeah, and then one death that is very apropos to the conversation of Fantastic Four, the gentleman who plays Doctor Doom also passed away from the original series. I can't remember his name though.
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
No, it was in the same week as this.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, look it up.
So in the same month, essentially, Julian McMahon, who played Doctor Doom in the Fantastic Four movie in 2005, he passed as well. He was also known for Nip Tuck, if anyone's ever watched that show.
I haven't.
He was 56. Unfortunately, he died after a battle with cancer. So, again, rest in peace to all of these
we've
amazing actors and legends.
Quite a crazy amount of people that have died that have had such an impact to pop culture in various ways, whether both positive and negative. But
but we'll try to bring the mood back up a little.
Yeah.
So
So
the next one.
So for Marvel fans, especially because this being the Fantastic Four episode, Kevin Feige kind of spilled everything on a lot of things, and the biggest part that I took from was that after Avengers: Secret Wars, the Marvel Universe is going to get a nice little reset. Not a reboot. He doesn't like the term reboot, but reset.
Kevin
Feige. But it's going to get a reset. And what he means by a reset is they're going to recast two people. Tony Stark and Captain America. No longer Robert Downey Jr., no longer Chris Evans. She's upset by it.
And it's just...
I'll explain my thought.
I don't like when they recast the same character. I get it. They're aging and they need a fresh take for a new generation. But at the same time, just let it rest. I don't know.
So this is my take on it. In the world of comics, right, we have 1,001 different multiverses and different Captain Americas and Iron Mans and even if we look at Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, Reed Richards was John Krasinski, but in the movie we're going to talk about today, it's Pedro Pascal. So, and that's in the same Marvel universe, right?
Well, in the same breath, James Bond.
Sure, and that's the thing.
No, that's the thing. There was Sean Connery. There was so many.
Roger Moore and
Daniel Craig,
Pierce Brosnan.
And then you always think, oh, they'll never be able to replace that.
And they do.
And they do.
My thought process is solely the reason why they're bringing back those characters is because there's a lot more stories to tell, but they've essentially killed off those two characters, right? And Iron Man and especially Captain America has so many stories that include the Captain America Hydra thing or I'm trying to think the Iron Man going evil story. You know what I mean? There's so many different ways they can pull these two characters that I think if they were to kill them off completely and never bring them back, you'd lose a lot of history.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I would still watch it if it's recast, reset, whatever.
Personally, I'm just excited to see who they're going to recast because they're already going to recast the X-Men anyway. So this kind of will feel like a full
I just don't want it to be the same 4 people that are in every movie right now.
I don't think so. Well, Tom Holland is already doing Spider-Man, so he's not going to be in this.
No, but I mean...
Wait, do you think Timothy Chalamet is going to take a crack at Iron Man?
Well, I was thinking Timothy Chalamet and then the kid from Black Phone and How to Train Your
Mason
Dragon.
Thames.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's Thames.
I don't know. It's TH, so I go.
Yeah, because the River Thames. Yeah.
Well, then it should be
Thames.
Mason Thames. Yeah. Anyway, point is that it'd be very. I'm very excited to see it because, in the same breath, Kevin Feige also mentioned how Marvel has really lost their way with the amount of TV streaming or Disney Plus streaming, and so the reset is a reset in a lot of ways. It's just also the crazy thing for me was they're recasting Tony Stark and Captain America. Yeah.
Okay, and then last and final piece is that they have officially casted the main 2 characters of the Legend of Zelda movie that is slated to come out in May of 2027. They announced in the works of that movie in November of 2023 and July 16th, so very, very recent. They revealed that Link and Princess Zelda will be played by Benjamin Evan Ainsworth and Bo Bragason, who I have not heard of either of these two.
No.
But yeah, there was rumors that Hunter Schafer was going to be Zelda, that Machine Gun Kelly was going to be Link. There was a bunch of random rumors.
Terrible. Regardless, I think it's going to be really cool because I think getting 2 actors that are not notable at all,
Yeah.
will bring a fresh
So
push.
I shouldn't say not notable. I was doing a little research on the actors. Benjamin was actually Pinocchio in the live-action Pinocchio in 2022 with Tom Hanks. And then, yeah, he was in a Netflix miniseries called The Haunting of Bly Manor, which I've heard. I have not watched.
I think we started watching it.
He started acting at 7 or 8 years old, which is awesome. And then Bo Bragason looks very familiar, but anyway, she was in The Radleys, which was 2024. She's been in a miniseries called Three Girls. She was in Renegade Nell, which was a TV show that I wanted to watch with you, actually. I think it's like a pirate girl show. But yeah, so they're slated to be officially the main two characters. So that should be pretty fun.
Cool. So guys, that was our movie news.
Yeah.
Let us know your opinions of it. What do you think
or
about?
Just comment, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about Marvel recasting Captain America, Tony Stark? What do you think about the new Legend of Zelda people that have been casted? What are your opinions on the people that have passed away? What impacts do they have on you?
Yeah.
We said 5 movie news, but it ended up being a lot more.
7.
Yeah. But yeah, so just wanted to keep you guys updated as much as things that we find important, right? Cool.
Yeah. So we have, like we said, one and final. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. We have one and only movie review,
which is the Fantastic Four Final Steps.
So close.
First Steps. It's because you said final. Anyway, the Fantastic Four First Steps.
Yeah.
Anyway, the director of Fantastic Four was Matt Shakman. He also directed WandaVision and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Oh, that's a show I wanted to watch. Or I want to watch. The runtime is 1 hour and 55 minutes, roughly. The rating is PG-13 for action violence and some bad language. The main cast is Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, or Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm / Invisible Woman. Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm / Human Torch. Eben Moss Bachrach as Ben Grimm / The Thing. And then we got Julia Gardner as Shalabal, which is the Silver Surfer of this movie. Ralph Ineson as Galactus. Natasha Lyonne as Rachel Rosman. And Sarah Niles as Lynn Nichols.
So the spoiler-free synopsis is, when a brilliant team of explorers is forever changed by a scientific mission gone awry, they must learn to harness their extraordinary new abilities to protect Earth from powerful new threats. Set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Fantastic Four offers a fresh take on the iconic heroes as they find their place in a world of gods, monsters, and multiverses.
Dun, dun, dun.
So what did you think of this movie?
We're going to do my opinion first?
Sure.
Cool. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was the best Marvel movie that I've seen even this year, by any means. But I don't think it was bad. I really don't think this movie was bad. I think the 60s aesthetic was very fascinating. I like the aesthetic of the whole movie. It also is a nice little kind of nod to Jack Kirby, who, if you don't know, did all the illustrations for Stan Lee when they did Fantastic Four in the 60s. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. I thought there were moments that Galactus is very imposing, and I love his look in this compared to the 2007 movie, 2007, sorry. But yeah, I thought Shalabal was great. I thought she played the mysterious Silver Surfer character very well. The only thing that really suffered a lot was the story itself. Kind of felt like it pushed along. I didn't I got the love of the family thing. I don't know. I feel like the story itself wasn't as engaging as I was expecting it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was just okay. If I had to compare it, I much preferred Thunderbolts.
I agree.
Yeah, and even Captain America: Brave New World, it's on par with this movie for me, just because I found this story fairly weak. I was a little disappointed because I was so excited for this, because I do love the retro 60s aesthetic pretty well in anything. I love I Love Lucy, or that retro style too. There was things I did like. Yeah, it was humorous. I already love Pedro Pascal, but he didn't suit the role of Mr. Fantastic to me. Joseph Quinn I thought was great as Johnny, and Eben was great as Ben. He really suited it, and his look was very good. I think look-wise for The Thing, this was probably the best version.
Oh, hands down.
Compared to like poor Michael Chiklis, but like his version was it looked like paper mache kind of.
To me, it looks like his version of it was painful. You know what I mean?
Oh, it doesn't look painful. It just looks like it wasn't well done.
No, but I feel like watching Michael Chiklis do The Thing feels like Michael Chiklis is suffering through The Thing.
Really?
Yeah, that for me personally.
Okay, I mean it's a lot sadder. This is a lot less sad, I guess, but it does hinge around family a lot, which is fine. But yeah, the mid-credit scene. There is a mid-credit and a post-credit. Mid-credit scene was good. Post-credit scene was good. Very different from each other.
Very different from each other.
One is gonna.
One nods to what's happening in the universe.
Yeah, and then one is just a general nod to Fantastic Four.
I'll say this. It's not gonna spoil it, but the end credit scene is the least important out of the two.
Yeah, if you're wanting to see mid or end credits for the future of the Marvel Universe, don't stay till the very end, but at least stay for the mid credit.
If you want to stay for both, and the bottom one,
which we did anyway.
Yeah, the bottom one was just kind of.
It was cute.
Funny, funny tongue in cheek.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah, it was good.
But rating wise, I'd probably give this a 7.
Oh wow, I was in the 6.5.
Okay.
I'll jump to 7.
Because it's okay. Like it's good. But it's definitely not the best, but it's not as low as a 6 for me. I could do 6.5, but I'm actually going to stick with 7.
I think I'm going to jump with 7.
Yeah, because the actors are good. Like, I no disrespect to any of them, and I already love Pedro, but I don't know, something about it, the vibe wasn't there for me.
Alright, I'm going to jump on that, but I wanted to say one other thing. I really liked Vanessa Kirby's version of Sue the most out of every version we've seen. Because she feels like a strong character. And the problem that I've always had with Sue Storm is she's always known as like the wife of blank. Obviously Reed Richards. But like the sister, the wife, the behind the scenes female character. And this she stands out so strong. And I really like that. But like because even in Jessica Alba's version of it was like it's good, but it hinders on her relationship with Reed. Right?
Actually, that is one thing I really liked about this movie was that, not a spoiler, but there's not build up into how they got their powers.
Oh yeah.
Like it just straight up, that's how the movie starts. You know, like.
Well, yeah, because that was a big critique for both of us for the 2015 version of Fantastic Four, where it felt like 70% of the movie to get to their powers. And then it rushed the end.
Yeah. Which also was cool because the original Fantastic Four is 2005. The remake was 2015. This is 2025. So every 10 years they released one, not including the 2007 sequel, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Yeah. But anyway, just to go back on track. Cheyenne had mentioned that she doesn't like this version of Reed.
Yeah.
This version of Reed. I really like this version of Reed.
It's too Pedro.
But I mean, if you hire Pedro, you know what you're getting.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I was like, oh, I wish I could take Pedro out of the character. I just couldn't.
The thing that I really liked about this version of Reed is that he's very, like, textbook smart. Like, doing math equations, trying to figure things out. Again, I'm not going to spoil too much. I'm trying to, like, kind of keep it kind of vague. But you've seen him do equations on the trailer, which is why I'm saying that. But, like, you kind of get a sense of, this is the nerd. Like, this is the guy who geeked out in university. And, very true to comic book Marvel, this is the smartest person on the planet.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Ian Grufford's version of this character is smart dumb. Like, very naive smart. And as much as it's, like, it's fun because the movie's more tongue-in-cheek and a little bit more playful. The problem that I have with that Reed is he is, like, you can walk all over him, right? And that's not Reed, right? And then I'm not even going to mention the Miles Teller version. I'm not saying Miles Teller did a bad job. It's just that version's very different as well. Anyway, but to wrap up this conversation, I really liked the actors did really well. The aesthetic was beautiful. To me, the showcase of the powers were also really well done.
Mm-hmm.
It was truly just the story lacked, which is upsetting. But
Yeah.
it was if it had a stronger story, I think this would easily be the best movie of the year. But Thunderbolts did way better.
Yeah. 100%.
100%. But yeah, so 7s for us.
Yeah.
We'll update our letterbox, which you can always look up on your own to see what other movies we've seen this year.
It's the A-list pod on Letterboxd.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll throw up the QR code up on the screen if you want to follow along. But yeah, so if you want to shoot your opinion on the Fantastic Four, we'd love to hear it. Yeah, just comment below on the YouTube video or the Spotify channel. But yeah, guys, that is our movie review for this week.
Yeah.
But we'll jump into our second half now.
Okay, so for our second half, I kind of curated like a compare and contrast of two of the notable villains in the Fantastic Four franchise. One being the obvious Victor Von Doom, who is Doctor Doom, one of my personal favorite villains in the Marvel Universe, and
the second one being Galactus.
yes,
The world devourer, the world eater.
World Devourer, Devourer of Worlds.
That's what it is. I knew it was in my head.
No, it was close enough.
But I will say, just to kind of quick, before Cheyenne jumps into Doctor Doom, Doctor Doom in the comics is phenomenal.
I love Doctor Doom.
I'm really excited to see what the MCU is going to do.
I also love Doctor Doom's Fearfall at Islands of Adventure, which that's what got me into Doctor Doom so much was the essence of the ride and the area surrounding that ride. It really got me into a lot more of Marvel and comics was because of Islands of Adventure. So,
all right, let's go into Doctor Doom.
So, Doctor Doom, unfortunately, does not appear in the new movie, First Steps, but he does appear in Fantastic Four from 2005 and Fantastic Four, which the Fan-Fortistic. Anyway, from 2015. But they were very, very different in these movies side by side. First, I'll give you some details on the villain of Doctor Doom in the 2005 Fantastic Four. So again, he is Victor Von Doom / Doctor Doom, again played by Julian McMahon, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
His backstory, he's a wealthy CEO and a scientist who funds the space mission where everything goes awry. His origins are he actually gains his powers from the same cosmic storm as the Fantastic Four. His powers include their electricity-based abilities, and he has metallic skin, or metal skin, which kind of pow. Personality-wise, he's very arrogant, he's very jealous, he's very power-hungry, but he's more of a corporate rival than he is a monarch. A critique or criticism that people had about this Doctor Doom was that he lacked the depth and the menace of the comic version of Doctor Doom. This was more of like a businessman villain, very kingpin vibe.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to describe it.
Yeah. And the tone, but it did fit the lighter, campier version that the 2005 movie gave. Very big comparison. If I had to pick, I would pick the Julian McMahon version because it's as close as you can right now to the comic version looks-wise, because the one in Fantastic Four from 2015 is ass to me, and it's very inaccurate.
I mean, the Fantastic Four movie of
2015
is awful.
Yeah. So then this one, again, Victor Von Doom. He is never called Doctor Doom in this movie, I'm pretty sure. I think he's just called Victor. Pretty sure.
Well, no, because he's a doctor, right?
Yeah,
I think
but they
do
just
call
don't.
him.
Yeah,
I think they call him but not as the villain. They
Okay,
go,
well-
that's Doctor Doom, right?
Yeah, I don't think they say it. But anyway, he is played by Toby Kebbell. His backstory, he is a brilliant but antisocial scientist recruited for interdimensional travel. His origin, which is awful, is he's transformed by a mishap in the alternate dimension of Planet Zero. His powers include reality warping energy, telekinesis, and destructive force blast. His personality is cold, detached, and nihilistic, which is more alien than human. His criticism or critiques that people have given is that he has very confusing motivations. His character is very underdeveloped, and the dialogue just feels fairly weak. But the tone of this movie is a lot darker, so Doom is a lot darker and more serious, but the arc of Doom in this movie felt very rushed and very flat.
That's an understatement. Both of those are an understatement. Him being underdeveloped is like saying, I don't know, dude. I can't even have a thing.
I think it was pointless to remake the movie in 2015.
I know why they did it.
Why?
Because Fox was going to lose the rights to Fantastic Four unless they produced another Fantastic Four movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So in order to keep the rights, they produced another Fantastic Four movie. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, they should have just lost the rights because it was not good. It was so inaccurate.
There was a lot of things wrong with the Fantastic Four movie. Like, I mean, not getting their powers through the space travel is a big one. Reed would never abandon Ben.
That's the other thing too. This movie bothered me so much. And then, so we rewatched both of these movies prior to First Steps, but we rewatched them with 2015 first and then 2005. And it really made me appreciate the 2005 one so much more after seeing them in that version. So I'm actually kind of glad we watched it that way.
Well, and I'm not going to even say that the 2005 one is 100% accurate.
It's very campy. It'd be like if James Gunn made a Fantastic Four. It gave me that vibe more.
I disagree.
Okay.
I feel like it's just, to me, it's like too campy for a James Gunn movie.
Not necessarily.
I think James Gunn does have moments where it's a lot more like action forward, a lot more like involved. This feels very much like, oh, hey, try to go down the street and not get caught.
Yeah.
Like, it's very much more like a family-friendly movie than an action hero movie.
The CGI wasn't great in the 2015 one. It was actually decent in the 2005. But a lot of movies from like 20 years ago, the CGI is phenomenal.
So I've actually heard this recently too. Like, I know you mentioned it to me recently, but there is a thing online that it says this, that CGI from even like if you look at like the first Transformers movie, versus like, I'm gonna use a terrible example, but like Thor: Love and Thunder, like terrible CGI. But I think I found the answer to it just by like rationalizing it. Is I think nowadays CGI is more rushed. So like
if Dangerous Animals has anything to say about it.
But that's what I mean. I think these movies are like, oh, we need to just get a movie out. It is
very pushy, which is like the example I showed Ricky was Dead Man's Chest, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Davy Jones playing that organ is phenomenal. Like, it's so well done, and that's 20 years old.
But I think it's because they took their time rendering and like perfecting it and making it look so damn realistic.
Yeah, 100%.
Whereas the like even if we do love Thor: Love and Thunder, or even Multiverse of Madness, the CGI feels that you can tell the movie got pushed out before the CGI team really finished it.
True.
That I think that's the reason. But if you have another reason, that we'd love to hear it. I do wish these movies had the CGI to really make it better. So,
an overall comparison for the Doctor Dooms. Both versions, they heavily focused on Doctor Doom, but they missed his full comic potential. The 2005 Doom, he is stylish, but he's very shallow. It's more of a personal rivalry. Whereas the 2015 Doom is just intense power set, but it's very vague and the motives are very poorly explained. Fans are still waiting for a faithful, compelling live-action Doom with brains, ego, and menace, which, fingers crossed, something happens in the future.
With Robert Downey Jr. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm also expecting a very strong Doctor Doom that isn't explained away with really shitty motives. So, like, yeah, the 2005 version, more business enemy. Like, if Reed was gone, he wouldn't be evil, right? Whereas in the comics, Doctor Doom's evil. Flat, right? But in the 2015 version, it just feels like he found this planet for him as his own, and he wants to just protect that planet. Mm-hmm. Which is, again, I don't even know if that's the reason why he is like he is. But anyway, to go into Galactus as another famous Fantastic Four villain. The first time he's ever introduced in movies is Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, which came out in 2007. Kind of. Like, he's very different in this movie, but we'll get to it. So, the role of Galactus is a mysterious cosmic being who sent the Silver Surfer to Earth. He is represented by a giant space cloud with vague outlines of a face, which is so horrendous. Like, and the reception is very much that, right? Like, it's heavily criticized by fans by ignoring the iconic armored-looking design. And it's seen as a missed opportunity to bring something really threatening to life, like a very big cosmic threat to life. The end results, you get a Galactus that is defeated when the Silver Surfer sacrifices himself. In the 2015 Fantastic Four movie, there is no Galactus. Dr. Doom is the villain. The film is a gritty reboot with a grounded tone, focused morely on Earth-based science fiction. There's no mention or hint of Galactus, Silver Surfer, or any major cosmic level threats. But now we're talking this movie. Fantastic Four First Steps. The main villain of the film is Galactus, played by Ralph Ineson, and the design is very much true to cosmic form, very true to comic form, where he has that weird like angle-ish armor headpiece, very much strong, very much towering over everybody, massive being. Galactus also arrives to Earth to consume Earth, setting the stage for the team's first united battle. Similar to the 2007 version, the Herald is the Silver Surfer, except this time it is Shala Ball, played by Julia Gardner. The reception is that the early buzz praises Marvel for doing Galactus right this time. None of that cloud bullshit. The impact is that it ties into a larger multiversal cosmic level stake in the MCU. So Galactus, in a comparison to all three movies, yes, he was in the original, the 2007 Rise of the Silver Surfer, but as a cloud, so not really Galactus. He wasn't in the 2015 version, and obviously he was in the 2025 version as Galactus, as proper, true Galactus. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
That's pretty neat, though.
Um,
I didn't really like Galactus, to be honest. I obviously prefer Doctor Doom.
But Galactus, I think, is really cool when you look at him as a being of immense power.
Yeah.
Right? And, like, this movie doesn't shy away from showing off Galactus's full ability, right? The only thing I wish is that he was more menacing when he came to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So that's part of our second half. We'll finish it off with our new segment that we have done 2 weeks of now. Did we know? And I actually love doing the research on this little segment. Feels like my baby.
Yeah, Cheyenne is a trivia nut, and so
this is great because it's either questions we ask each other or random trivia that we spew out at each other, and we let you know if we knew or not.
yeah, but let us know if you've known any of these facts.
Yeah, or if you like this segment, and let us know because I would love to know. I try to rework it somehow to make it different each time. This time will be a Fantastic Four edition of Did We Know? So I'll get into the first fact.
Yeah, go for it.
The Fantastic Four were Marvel's first superhero team, debuting in Fantastic Four #1 in 1961 before Spider-Man, the Avengers, or the X-Men. Did we know?
I knew.
I don't know if I did. I don't think I did.
Yeah, actually, one of the first comics that Spider-Man was introduced was in a Fantastic Four comic.
Oh.
Yeah. Obviously, apart from Amazing Fantasy, where Spider-Man is introduced, he does fully get his full moment in a Fantastic Four comic.
Your nerd is showing.
I mean, hey, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so
no, I don't blame you. Yeah.
Yep. Am I reading this one?
Sorry, we're gonna go back and forth.
So,
because I haven't read any of these facts, I've just not copy pasted, but I asked chat for help.
So, Chris Evans played Johnny Storm in 2005 and 2007, but that was all before he became Captain America in the MCU. Did we know?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a pretty obvious one.
That is pretty obvious. It's kind of weird to see him now.
Well, fun fact that isn't on this. Do you remember where he shows up again as Johnny Storm?
Yes, in one of the newer movies.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Was it Deadpool?
Yeah, Deadpool.
Oh, okay.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Shows up as Johnny Storm again.
Yeah. Speaking of Deadpool and Wolverine, I don't know if it's visible in the videos, but we have tumblers that live on our table here that are Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool's one of my favorites as well.
Wolverine's actually one of my favorites. So anyway,
and he's also a Canuck. All right.
They both are.
Oh shit! Yeah. No.
Yeah, they both are.
Is Deadpool Canadian?
Yeah.
Not Ryan Reynolds.
They both are.
I didn't know Deadpool was Canadian. Okay, whatever.
Did we know?
Galactus was a giant space cloud in The Rise of the Silver Surfer because Fox thought a big purple guy wouldn't be cinematic enough, and fans disagreed. Did we know?
I did not know that was the reason.
I didn't know that was the reason at all.
That's
we knew he was
bullshit.
a clown. That is
Fuck you,
so
Fox.
crazy. Yeah.
The 2015 reboot, Four Stick. No, it's Fantastic Four, but whatever. Changed the team's origin from cosmic race in space to teleportation to another dimension called Planet Zero. Did we know?
Yes, and it was an awful
terrible
change.
Terrible decision.
Just don't screw with the original origins, and if it's based on a comic, keep it to the comic. If you can't for legal reasons, fine, but make it a little bit better.
What legal reasons? They had all
not
the
in this instance. I'm saying in general, but Paul Rudd almost auditioned for Human Torch in the early 2000s, but the role obviously eventually went to Chris Evans. Did we know?
I didn't know.
I didn't
Paul
know
Rudd,
he almost auditioned, so he didn't even audition, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like, it doesn't mean much anyway.
I guess so.
Dr. Doom is the ruler of Latveria, a fictional Eastern European country. Think of him as a Iron Man meets Dracula meets dictator. Did we know?
Yes.
Yeah.
We knew he was the ruler of Latveria. Yeah.
Fun fact for comic fans: the people of Latveria love him. Even though he's a major villain in the comics, people love him in Latveria. He actually improves Latveria.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did know that. Reed and Sue have a son named Franklin Richards in the comics, who is one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. Did we know? Heck yeah.
I did. Definitely knew.
Definitely knew.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to go into too much of
No.
that. Anyway, so the team's powers reflect their personalities. Reed is flexible and stretchy, like his mind. Sue feels invisible in a male-dominated space. Johnny is a hothead. And Ben is strong but emotionally vulnerable. Did we know?
We knew their powers, but I never thought of it in that degree.
There's moments of this I don't agree with it. Like the flexibility, stretchy, like his mind.
Yeah, because he's a science brain, right?
Yeah, like he's able to adapt in that sense. But I don't know. In my mind, I don't see a scientist as flexible or stretchy.
Stretchy, I do.
Yeah.
But
The other ones I feel like make a lot of sense. Reed is the one I'm having a hard time with.
fair, but it does remind me of the facts about the Winnie the Pooh characters, how each one is
I don't know if it's a fact, but
I don't know if it is either, but they definitely give off the vibe of mental health.
I feel like it's just
anxiety, depression.
I feel like that's just a consumer theory.
I have no idea. But Tim Story's 2005 Fantastic Four movie was one of the first Marvel adaptations to lean fully into comedy and family dynamics, even before the MCU was a thing. Did we know?
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah? I didn't think of it, but yeah.
Well, when I think of movies like The Hulk with Eric Bana or Spider-
it wasn't very family friendly.
Yeah, like Spider-Man wasn't very family
That's
friendly.
true, they did really lean into it. It gave more Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, very much
Yeah.
so. I was even thinking even the original X-Men movie also wasn't family friendly.
No.
Yeah, so to me this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And finally, the upcoming 2025 film will be set in an alternate version of the 1960s, according to interviews. A retro sci-fi vibe inside the MCU's multiverse. Did we know?
Yes, because we did see the movie,
yeah.
And you should too. But it's like WandaVision kind of too, which is very fitting, considering the director.
I don't know. I feel like the 1960s vibe is very accurate for the Fantastic Four, especially because the comics originally have it in 1960s. But yeah, I think that fact is very apropos to the whole setting of Fantastic Four and stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Sure is.
Anyway, guys, that's pretty much our episode there. So thank you so much for listening. If you want to follow us along anywhere, we're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, but also Instagram, TikTok, X, Threads, Facebook, Letterboxd, and I'm pretty sure that's all of them. I think the first time I actually named
Facebook.
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
Facebook.
okay.
I think that's the first time I nailed
think you
all
did.
of them.
Good on you.
Yeah, but guys, please follow us on Letterboxd to keep up with the diary. Please let us know what you think about the episode and all of the other stuff that happened in here, like our movie news, like our review for the Fantastic Four movie, or anything Fantastic Four related, because of course this was our Fantastic Four episode.
And don't forget, we always do post popper flops after we see a movie, so Even the one where we had the hard drive issue, the Superman, we did a longer popper flop just to kind of go into our review as best as we could in the moment. But yeah, keep an eye on those. They're only like 30 seconds max, just gives our immediate reaction.
Of course.
And then, yeah, we have Reels, and we have Shorts on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, so please tag along on those as well. But the full long-form content, if you're in the mood for something to watch for an hour or something to listen to for an hour, then give us a shout or look.
Yeah. And with that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and
We'll see you at the movies.
see you there. Bye.
Bye.